CNN and the Alliance Theater Company, but most important to me, Diane Fossey Gorilla Fund International. I have had the amazing privilege of playing Diane now many years ago and spending really days on end with the mountain gorillas, which was such a gift to me and really transformed the way I saw the planet forever. And I have to say, as a celebrity, I'm always being approached by a lot of people with, with very good causes, a lot of NGOs, and over the years, I've just become more and more impressed by the approach that the Fossey Fund takes. It is such a hands-on organization. The people involved, like Claire and like Katie, they are such inspiring people. My impression, having been back to Rwanda a couple of times, is that our programs are so person-to-person. We understand perhaps much more clearly even than Diane did that the fate of the gorillas is inextricably connected with the health and welfare and dignity of and independence of the Rwandan communities. And it's a wonderful organization to be a part of. So today I got to come down and we made some PSAs about what we're up to. I think that this is a great organization for families and schools and communities to get involved with, because you have a mirror image of our communities. You have gorilla families that are in gorilla groups. You have wonderful individuals, many different kinds of characters, wonderful parent-child relationships, strange marriages, all kinds of things go on in gorilla groups. And it's such a great way for children, to get to know about this species. I had the good fortune also of narrating Planet Earth, and so I'm so in touch with kids who come up and know the material better than I did, and I feel like adopting a gorilla is such a wonderful way for a child to get to know this very special family of animals. I'll talk about how to leverage Avatar, because most people don't know much about it, and we're not really allowed to talk about the plot, but certainly you're right in saying that James Cameron wrote this big epic story that has as its root this conflict between profit and respect for community and respect for other species, other worlds. And so there is a profound environmental message in Avatar, as entertaining as it is, and I think it's going to be the big, huge 3D movie. And I guess, for me, it gives me an opportunity to talk about the gorillas. There is, as I say in the very plot, such comprehension of why we should look to other species for even educating ourselves about how to live. So it'll open up a lot of questions to discuss. And I know in our community is a very hardworking community of celebrities. One often is on a program with people who are talking about sharks or talking, and so I know that, for instance, Natalie Portman, Mila Jovovich, Leo DiCaprio, Andy Serkis, they're all very committed to the gorillas, and I hope we have an event one of these days where we can all participate. But at this point, we're all doing whatever we can when we can do it.
Hi. We just need a photo.
Oh, sure.
Okay. Sure. All right. Well, Avatar takes place in another world where there is an earthling community in a base. They're there to mine a certain substance, which is actually, I can't tell you what it's called, but it's a very funny name once you hear it. And in order to get this very valuable substance, they're wreaking havoc on this planet, which is a remarkably beautiful virgin forest, with tribes of indigenous people whose whole world is also at risk because of this mining. And so it actually, keys into all these issues that we talked about. Jim Cameron has designed every single creature on this planet and all the flora and fauna. So in many ways, after all his work in the ocean, I think that he's very aware of how at risk the environment is. And so I just think it will certainly. The movie is incredibly entertaining. It's a great adventure and love story, but basically the context of the whole story is what we talked about today. These connections between the natural world and the world of progress. So I think it will really, especially be good for the younger generations, who I think will move into the theater to see this movie again and again and again. I watched the Olympics every year. My mother was an amazing athlete, and she wanted me to participate in the Olympic swimming because I was a pretty good swimmer. So I watch every year, especially the Summer Olympics. I have yet to go, and I would love to do that because I find them all incredibly inspiring. They're beautiful athletes.